Okay, this would be part 2, pouring the slab for the sawmill. Get the mixer up and running. I got gravel, I got sand, and those pails over there, I got water. And that's, I think 4 batches. I've used pretty near a bag of cement at the 3-2-1 mixture. And it doesn't look bad to me. Nice and gray, it's not real light. Seems to be working. I'm gonna put this on a tripod, turn it back on, and let it film here of mixing a batch. See how it goes. And I like my rebar, old grumpy concrete guy. You like that rebar? Nice stuff. Man, I priced that at Walmart or Home Depot when I bought the cement. I said, screw that, I'd just pour another one of these. I have to do a sidewalk for my wife. That's why you see so many bags. I estimated 2.5 bags of cement for this, which gives this an actual cost out of pocket to me of around 40 bucks. Give me $10 for gas, 50 bucks. The sand was free, the water's free. That I stole from my old past employer. So I'll have this pad in here for 70 bucks. That's not bad. That's livable. I milled my own lumber, and I did use some 2x4s that I was going to use some waste stuff, and that wasn't working, so I threw that aside to get it level and went with this stuff. Let me throw this on a tripod and we'll mix up a batch. A shovel full in that bag. And that works really well. Mix for a minute. So it blends everything together, as you all know. Now, when I start to add the water, I don't know if it's me or this machine, but I put a little bit in, whip it up. Gallon in, whip it up, don't let it come all the way down. Throw a lot of it out the front. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay guys, this will go with part 2. If I can get it edited together. Having a little internet troubles. And I think in the beginning I had poured some. What do you think, grumpy guy? Grumpy old concrete guy. I'm going to mention you in this video because he's in his 70s and he's still doing this stuff for a living. You know, this wasn't a bad project, but it's all work. And I screeded it off. I mean, it doesn't have to be dead level because there's adjustments on the base of that mill. It's going to sit on there. I know everybody's probably going to criticize me on the depth. I went of 4 inches over 6. I will explain. No matter what I do, frost is going to move this. Doesn't matter. If I went 12 inches, frost is going to move this. No matter what I do. This is heavy, wet, clay soil. I'd have to dig down there forever and get drainage, which I don't have the elevation to do. So if frost gets in there, it's going to move it. But what happened to me last year, we had one of those winters that thawed and froze. Froze and thawed, froze and thawed. And I didn't have a good way to clean the sawdust out of the system that I had on cement blocks. And sawdust holds moisture, and it was just a light frost on top, and it was moving me all over. Well, the mill is going to go right on that. I'm just going to set the 2x6 frame right on that. I'm not going to attach it. So I can next fall take this all apart, shovel all the sawdust out, and put it back on for winter. And I should be good to go without all that as bad. If it heaves some, it's all right because I can allow for that with the adjusters on the mill. But it was anybody that has an HM122 that has gone through the leveling process or an HM26, you don't want to do it. You come out here and you get started 9 o'clock in the morning and you spend 3 hours getting the damn thing leveled up true. Come back the next morning and drop a level on it because I always check my level, and you're off. You got to do it again because of the frost, and then as the frost went out, it resettled. Well, anyway, let me know what you think. I went 3, 2, 1. My sand evidently was not as clean as it should have been because that was a little bit of a problem in the mixer, but once again, it's not a perfection job. It's not a federally inspected job. It's going to be for a little sawmill to set on. I would definitely go to a different place for sand. I have 2 bags of concrete, 17 something a piece, plus tax, plus the gas to get it. So call it 20 bucks a piece. So I got 40 bucks in concrete. I did give the guy $20 for that scoop of gravel. I used his truck, my old boss's ton truck, and gave him a $20 bill. The sand I stole out of a pit, and the water was free. So 50, 60, 65 bucks I got in this, plus my labor. And it was a little test, and I think I can do my wife's sidewalk. My wife's sidewalk I won't do like this. I will put spacers for it to move, and we're going to put a better base under it. I got some stone base under this, but I didn't spend a lot of time. Well, that's part 2, and maybe part 3 will be when we get the mill set on there and how she looks and how it works.